China isn't the great power she pretends it is. May 16, 2026.
Chinese President Xi Jinping may appear confident ahead of Donald Trump's three-day state visit to China, but in reality, Beijing is facing growing economic and geopolitical pressures. Xi arguably finds himself in one of his weakest positions in years, as China struggles with slowing economic growth, weak consumer spending, and declining international influence.
One of the clearest signs of China's vulnerability is the ongoing Iran conflict. China depends heavily on Middle Eastern oil, with more than half of its imports coming from the region. Any disruption to the Strait of Hormuz threatens China's energy security and could increase energy costs by 15 to 25%, placing further strain on an already sluggish economy. Although Beijing insists it can withstand the crisis, rising costs and supply instability would likely worsen economic stagnation and weaken China's competitive position against the United States. China has also appeared diplomatically ineffective during the conflict. Its close trade relationship with Iran has limited Beijing's ability to act as a neutral mediator, forcing it into a secondary role supporting Pakistan's peace efforts. This has disappointed Gulf states that once sought stronger ties with China. Reports suggesting Saudi Arabia and the UAE cooperated with the United States and Israel during military operations against Iran indicate that Gulf leaders still trust Washington more than Beijing on security matters. The conflict has also highlighted the superiority of U.S. military power. The success of joint U.S.-Israeli operations against Iran is believed to have alarmed China's military leadership, especially as the People's Liberation Army still falls short of matching American capabilities despite major modernization efforts. This may help explain Xi's repeated purges of senior military officials. While Xi continues to express ambitions regarding Taiwan, doubts remain over whether China currently possesses the military strength to achieve such goals. Despite these weaknesses, some Western commentators argue Xi still holds leverage over Trump, particularly regarding Taiwan. Former Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull recently claimed Trump lacks strong bargaining power in negotiations with China. However, critics argue this view ignores China's declining global standing. China's support for Russia during the war in Ukraine has further damaged Beijing's international reputation. Despite Russia's advantages in manpower and weapons, Moscow has failed to secure major victories after years of fighting and suffering heavy losses. Even Russia's recent Victory Day parade was reportedly scaled down, reflecting the strain of the conflict. She may now regret backing Vladimir Putin so strongly, as Russia's struggles undermine Beijing's vision of a powerful authoritarian alliance. That broader alliance, involving Russia, Iran, and North Korea, has produced disappointing results for China. Both Russia and Iran have suffered economically and militarily, and questions remain about the long-term survival of their governments. North Korea has also paid a high price for supporting Russia in Ukraine. Reports estimate that roughly half of the 11,000 North Korean troops deployed have been killed or wounded. Since China reportedly supported the decision to send them, Beijing shares responsibility for the resulting losses. Against this backdrop, Trump's visit could offer Xi an opportunity to recover some diplomatic credibility. Although Trump previously claimed he did not need China's help to resolve the Iran crisis, Beijing still has influence with Tehran. China could use that influence to encourage Iran to accept a peace agreement, reopen the Strait of Hormuz, and end its nuclear weapons ambitions. Doing so could help stabilize global markets while improving China's damaged international image. By The Telegraph, story by Con Coughlin, May 15, 2026.